It is so hot in this room. It is fucking crazy, bro. How hot it is. Yo, where's my chat at? What is up, y'all? What is up? Another day. We're in a new hotel. Doing our thing. We're gonna keep writing our story for rain today. Might play some video games. I got some food on the way, some Sprite. I started drinking. Touched up our beard a little bit. We were looking a little funky, funker. I like this beat. Yeah. Yep. Easy day at work. Easy day at work today. Every day's easy when you're good at it. What is this hooked up to? Yeah, it's hooked up to our shit. Oh. All right. All right, dudes. Where my food at? Where my food at, bruh? Yo, what's up? Sam. Dude. Jeez, my hair is in the motherfucking way, boy. Ah, one damn hairbrush hat. But what we're gonna do is old school way to do this. Is that you just pull your hair back a little bit. Maybe put a hat on. Oh, look at that. All right, dude. We got some sausage and some chicken. Some good old feets. I'm not sure what we're really up to today. I mean, we're definitely gonna continue what we were doing before and finish Bahrain's little story. But we can do whatever. No matter. I'm getting so good at like rearranging hotel rooms to do this. Took me like 5 minutes. I gotta move a whole fucking desk over. I like figure out where to put stuff in the backdrop and shit. Which I find funny to do. When people walk in, they're always shocked by it. I'm like, dude, what are you doing here? It's like, haha. But I'm real good at putting it back too. So as long as you put it back the way you found it, you don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? Yep. We do eventually have to play WoW. You know? No one's ever in these damn discords. Swear. All right. Ooh, Marathon Surface Slam reached 100K players on Steam. That's pretty good. So I mean, I don't know if Marathon's good, dude. We'll play it. What do you guys think? I just don't feel like downloading it. You know? I mean, Concord. It's not that it's doing better than Concord did. Concord, for even when the free beta, didn't they only have like 500 players? You know? Hmm. I want to play Crimson Desert so bad. It's so cool. That's so fucking crazy. That's so fucking crazy. That's so crazy. Like the for this guy to come out and say there's no time to vote on it, but then they're having dog parades, brother. You having dog parades, bro? I don't care how cute they are. There's no place to do it inside damn government building. It's crazy. We paying them for this dog parade. I get that they're adorable, but golly, oh, so good. Woo, so good, dude. What's up, dudes? All right, big facts. Big facts. So it should have been way bigger. Let's get a little drink on. One Mississippi, two Mississippi. Dude, we went through half of this bitch yesterday. Whew. Uh, I agree with this. So I said again, when there's a piece of legislation that 80% of America agrees on, and the leader of the Senate is trying to tell you that he can't get the majority party, 95% of whom approve, to solidify 50 votes, you are being represented, you're being ruled. I agree with this. These dumb bitches. I hate dumb bitches and dumb bitch responses. I do. Dumb bitches and dumb bitch responses. What's up with Reddit? I want no sleep. Oh, scary stories? Oh, you guys want to read one? I'm gonna get a little more drink. I'm gonna get a little smoke break. I'm gonna do the. Nice. All right, be right back, guys. We're back. What's up, Dookie? What's up, Dookie? Oh. Dookie Dogma? I like Dogma. What a good movie. Yo. I didn't think we were gonna read some No Sleep, but kind of want to. Look at this. Oh, oh, I made that a little too strong. Eh. Why is my air conditioning not turning on, bro? It is so hot in this room, bro. I'm not even playing. So hot in this room. What we got? What we got? What's popular today? That's so fucked up. What a fucked up sentence, isn't that? Am I the asshole for not acting wealthy? I don't give a fuck. Oh, look at these pretty puppies. I got a doggy just like this. They don't have cropped ears though. They got floppy ears. I don't like cropping ears. I'm not a fan of it. Cutting a dog ears. Fucked up, you know. My Discord out. My Discord out. We gotta share this damn thing. I forgot to share a stupid fucking thing. Those are cute puppies though. Ooh. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, the internet sucks, guys. Internet sucks. What is this?
Here come the heroes to save the world from destruction. They are X-Men. Avengers Assemble!
I kind of love it, guys. I kind of love it. Uh, little Silver Surfer. So what, they're just remaking them all? That's fun. That's fun. I like stuff like that. Movies. The death of restaurants. New games, no, who gives a fuck. I exposed the Islamic takeover of NYC. That sounds interesting. A single Matt McCusper episode. What? How good is our God, you know? Midnight launches today. Oh, do we play Midnight today? Do we play Midnight today? Yeah. Let's gotta do some shares, guys. Yep. IDOB lost his mind. Meeting Magic, he has another channel. Dude, Papa Me is he just makes content, so much content, dude. It's crazy. Death of a game. Ashes of creation, dude. This one hurts. This one hurts real bad. That one hurts. I'm not ready to watch that one yet. Body cam crash. Whatever. Oh. Oh. So, let's open up Word. Let's open up Word. I don't care, no thanks. Word. Oh, there it is. Look at that. There's our thing. Why is it? Why is it doing that? There you go. I want to be able, you guys to be able to read it. That's good. It's about as good as it's gonna get, huh? I've been stationed here in Aquos for 3 years now, warding off unspeakable evils that crawl out of that cursed Blackwater swamp, and for the first time in all those years, the fire died. It was brief, but the shadows needed much time to assemble with the absence of light. Those who haven't witnessed a pyro flicker are surely surprised how long 5 minutes can feel in the crushing darkness. For me, the first time felt like an eternity. I was just a boy not long after the vigil plucked me off the road and brought me to Desperlock. It was a long ways away from Amber Reach. Most of the ride I bounced in and out of consciousness, that is, until we hit the mountains. Up to that point, I thought I knew what cold was. I was sorely mistaken. It felt like the thinnest of blades attacking any exposed skin. I had certainly lost a few digits had it not been for the kind guard sparing a pair of fur-lined leather gloves. He had handed them to me at the base of the mountain, and I presume they were simply a spare set. It wasn't until we were in the thick of it did I notice his bare hands gripping the horse's reins. I remember wanting to be anywhere else in the world other than that damn mountain. Again, I would find out very soon I knew very little at all. As we descended the opposite side of the mountain, the jungle sprawled below, a mix of dark and vibrant greens serving as a stark contrast to the mountain's array of white snow and gray stone. It made me feel warmer seeing it down there. Hey, what's up, Riley? What's up, dude? As we got closer to the city, checkpoints became frequent. No questions really asked as we passed through, more like casual greetings and friendly formalities. You could you could smell the smoke long before you could see the city. And when it did finally come into view, it wasn't the towering flames, as impressive as they were, that drew my attention. It was the wrapping perimeter of melted metal that surrounded the city that took me aback. Upon closer inspection, I saw family crests of all types painting along the wall, which I found strange. It wasn't until we were directly upon the wall did I realize they were shields molded together, connected by globs of hardened steel. Thousands of them, most likely belonging to dead men who died protecting those they loved, and now, even in death, carry on that tradition. Okay, so this is where I left off last night. I was a little tipsy last night. That's pretty good. I like that. I like what we're cooking, dude. I like what we're cooking. Now I remember where we stopped. Because now we're getting into Desperlock now. And then this is where, so our plan is, we're into Desperlock. And since the pyro flicker, since we kind of like preambled, we kind of like literally took right off from where we got picked up at, right? So that's I think we have to, within the first week of being at Desperlock, the pyro flicker needs to happen. You know? By the way, Brain, if that's the case, Brain's having like the worst week ever. Right? Like the worst week ever. Parents you die, and then you're forced to literally go into the pyro flicker. Oof. What a terrible week for dude. Sorry, we're getting a little tipsy first. How you doing, Riley? How's work today? Dude. All right, all right, all right. Let's get typing. Let's get a typing, dude. Oh, you know what we need to bring? We need to bring another footstool over here. Hang on a sec. We're got some service stuff now. Oh, that's sick, dude. Boring, which is good. Yeah. I remember. I believe you're a Leo, ain't you? Not to put your business out there, but I do recall you being a Leo. Crazy job. Crazy difficult job. Oh yeah. Crazy difficult job dealing adult daycare essentially. Correct. Yep. Yep. Adult daycare. 100%. That's what I think it is. I mean, you see these people. God bless body cams, right? Mm. All right. Love and tradition. Man. One of the visual tribes, soldiers, that company, oh my goodness, I can't spell. I'm sorry, guys. Dude. They accompanied me. There's a company. What is this? Message. What's the All right. One of the vigil soldiers that accompanied me during the trek from Emma Reach caught me eyeing the wall. Eyeing the wall. Eyeing the wall. Okay, let's give some slag wall. We're gonna give some slag wall some thing. Obviously, it's a wall made of shields, right? Like melded together. So it's got to be some sort of like honorary, like some like tradition. We gotta build that tradition. We gotta build that tradition, dog. All right, one of the vigil soldiers that accompanied me during the trek from Emma Reach caught me eyeing the wall. Smile. Smile. Let me explain. Smile. Chris. All right, Riley. Since you're here, are you still here, Riley? If you're not here, I'll wait. We gotta pull up the cheat sheet. I forgot the cheat sheet. Yep, grab the cheat sheet. I gotta make this like way smaller though. Yes, Raven Storm the Blackthorn. Raven Storm the Blackthorn. So the Blackthorn. All right, so this is our introduction to the Blackthorn, to the Blackthorns, to the man himself, to Raven Storm. Right? So see that one there? His finger pointed to shield. That. All right, the crest, the Blackthorn crest. I'd say. I think it should be some sort of thing in the middle with thorn things around it. Right? So things around it. But what should be the thing in the middle? Remember, these are like good people. These are like lawful good. These are lawful good. They're the vigil, lawful good. So, like, you know, we're not going to be delving too evil on with these fellas. We're going to be fighting evil. I think some sort of thing. Maybe maybe a heart. No. Maybe a heart. Okay, that's kind of evil. That's kind of evilly. Oh, he said yes to a heart. Oh no, he said yes to being here. His finger pointed to a shield that had. To a half broken shield. With a griffin holding longsword cloaked with thorns. Oh, sick. Oh, what a good answer, Riley. What a good answer. Couldn't said it. Man, that was a good one. I'm just gonna look at this. What? A griffin holding a long sword. Okay, so a griffin with what? Remember, we're 8 years old, so we might not know what griffins are. We're 8 years old, so I don't know if they know what griffins are. We haven't established too much fantasy elements yet. Then again. But then again, he probably does know. He knows. Yeah, he knows. His finger pointed to a half-broken shield with a golden griffin. Also, a golden griffin wielding. We gotta word it up a little bit, huh? Wielding a broken shield with a golden griffin wielding a silver long sword. Let's beak. Griffins have beaks, right? Beak. So his finger pointing to a half-broken shield with a golden griffin wielding a silver longsword in his beak, and entirely enshrouded in in thorny vines. That's pretty good, right? That's a pretty good description, I think. So he said, okay, let's go back. One of the vigil soldiers that accompanied me during the trek from Amber Reach caught me eyeing the wall. With a smile, he looked at me and said, "See that one there?" His finger pointed to a half-broken shield with a golden griffin wielding a silver longsword in its beak and entirely enshrouded in thorny vines. That was my grandfather. All right, we need to think of grandfather name. I'd say Demetrius. That belonged. That belonged to my granddaughter. That belonged to my grandfather. Or we can even just do his nickname. Golden Griffin holding a silver longsword with a white hue cloaked in black. Oh, so the longsword. You're saying that the longsword is cloaked in thorns. That's better. Like the actual sword itself is. I actually really dig that. That makes it better because like the way I was kind of picturing it was like the griffin was like had it in its beak and like thorns are around it, which didn't quite make sense in my mind's eye. But I kind of liked it. So a golden griffin holding a silver longsword with a white hue. Actually, dude, I'm just gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna copy you, dude. That's pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reword that. So, boom. With a golden griffin wielding a silver longsword with a white hue, cloaked in black, with hints of red. Hints of red. Hints of a blade. The blade. The blade. The blade. The blade. Enshrouded. I just want to use the word enshrouded. Enshrouded in a thorny veil. Golden griffin wielding a silver longsword with a white hue, cloaked in black with hints of red. The blade itself enshrouded in a thorny veil. I think that's pretty good. And we even use a semicolon correctly, I think. Words. That belonged to my grandfather. Ooh. That belonged to my grandfather. Dimitri Storm. Dimitri Storm. I don't like Dimitri. How about Jorgen? I like Jorgen. Jorgen Storm. That sounds like an old timey name, doesn't it? Jorgen. Jorgen Storm. The Briarheart. Isn't a Briarheart a type of thorn? I could have swore. I don't know why I'm thinking a Briarheart is a type of thorn. Ruben. Ooh, Ruben's pretty good. I'm gonna keep Jorgen though. I kind of fuck with Jorgen. Not many times I get to say the word Jorgen in my life. I'm pretty sure a Briarheart, or am I just thinking of Skyrim? I might just be thinking of Skyrim. Could have swore they had thorns on them though. Let's look it up. It's definitely just from Skyrim. Yeah, it's definitely just Skyrim. Well, how about this? Types of thorns. Ooh, look at this. It's spines. We can keep the word spines, prickles, and thorns. Cacti, holly, Japanese barberry, lonely locust. Doesn't sound that cool. Nothing sounds that cool with thorns. Hang on. So the Briarheart Storm. Oh, whoops. Cancel that. So Jorgen Storm, the spine of Jorgen Storm. We don't need to do the nickname. We can get rid of the nickname. We can just say Jorgen Storm. Good one. That belonged to my grandfather, Jorgen Storm. See? See? Yeah. That's right. See? Original. See, look at I give a reason why they give the shields. Obviously, we give the shields. I mean, it's got to be. It's like a sign of respect, right? You want to get you want to get your shield hung, bro. Like, does that mean like do we build? Because there's no cannon for this. We're making this up as we go. Is there a head cannon you think that we need to do? Do we need to make a cannon where like not everyone gets their shield hung? That's actually kind of fun. Like not everybody gets their shield hung, but there's still thousands of shields. So that means like, you know, because this is like a world of constant war. Constant, you know, the darkness is they're really coming at him every day. So that's interesting. That belonged to my grandfather, Jorgen Storm. He continued. So here in Dustblock, Yeah. The same. The same duty. Some. Beyond that duty. We all share the same duty. Some go beyond that duty. Same duty. Oof. Oof. Get it off. Ward off. Some go beyond that duty. What does that do? What is that? What does that do? Those that do have. Wait a minute. Those that do have the honor. Field. Shield. Field. See, here in Desperate, we all share the same duty to ward off. Ward off the undead. But some go beyond that duty. Those that do have the honor to hang a shield. And with it, with it, with it, with it. Those that do have the honor to hang a shield. With it. It's like all right. I'm thinking of many words in my brain at once. I'm just trying to take a little woosah. I get what I want to say. I'm just not finding the correct words. But I will get it. We need a little more liquor, a little more ice, a little more Sprite. Hang on a second. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. My D&D group has not responded to my first journal entry at all. So this all might just be for naught. This is just for funsies, I guess. But it's a shame. It's a shame. I wish my D&D group was cool. I wish people would write and send me things. I wish it was like a thing. That was the one thing I missed back in the days. Everyone was writing. And everyone was like building upon stories on top of stories. That's all I want. That's all I want. I really just want to be in a creative writing group, I think. In the end. Shield. Pull. Pull the wall. Pull the wall. Nice. Push. Push. Why? Close up. You know, shield up on the wall, just bring it glory to the family, but more importantly, come on, man. The fight. Pretty good. I dig it. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Good finish. Good finish. Good finish. Oh, shoulder. Good finish and patting me that shoulder. Good. Moving away. Moving away. Okay. What's there? Wow. 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 Let's see. Why am I gonna shield that one there? Man. Man. Okay. All right. So we're at the city. we've been introduced. We don't know his name yet, but we've been introduced to the Storm family. We know who Storm is. We are the authors, so we know who Storm is. We know he's there, right? Um, I like that. I like little introductions, right? Um, now this is the part where this is gonna be kind of speed running here a little bit, where we're gonna be introduced to our one. We need to figure out who talks to our character. Like, there's got to be someone that handles the orphans, handles the kids, handles that, right? So I imagine it's a dude in, like, you know, like almost like teacher, maybe philosopher style. Think like Pluto, you know what I mean? Like, then one of them kind of guys. You know, he's like the teacher. Think of him bald. He's got the horseshoe. He's got the horseshoe hair. He's bald, white hair, nose hairs that come out too far. Wears robes. He comes out. He's kind of like it's like his job to like get that stuff in order, get the new people in order, and basically we're gonna be introducing 2 or 3 characters we're about to meet real quick. Oh. Remember, this is a holy place, so everything has to. All right, we gotta turn this off. I just spilled this everywhere. That's not good. That can't be good. A man. A man wearing I heard a high but stern voice. With stern voice. Not to me. Breaking. My daydream. Boy. You there? We're only at 611 words. Really? It's nothing, dude. That's what it ought to be. So, hey, I'm tall, sinewy, sinewy. Adorned and fine. Fine words, called foods. So a tall sinewy man adorned with fine white cloth robes, and fine white clothes. So, uh, when I turned to find the face attached to the voice, I saw a tall, sinewy man with adorned in fine white cloth robes and holding holding papers and quill. Boy, boy, boy. Your name. Your name. He said, impatiently. Impatiently. Right. 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 Okay, so we already changed things up a little bit from the original Vrain story. The reason why we named him Faithbringer is that he chose his own name. That was the original Dragonlance story. But that's because he forgot his own name. But obviously, he would know his last name here. Rain. Um. Menoreth. Menoreth. Scribble it down. Scribble it down quickly. Chi, where are locations in Desperlock again? Hang on. Desperlock, the Sacred Fire Ruins, Central Forum. Okay. Yes. Let me see what the rest of the new recruits. Let's go over there. Yeah. Supper. Supper. Oops. $2. 2 hours. Um, okay. Oh, okay. There. Repeated. Locking tone. It's Quill. It's Quill. It's true. It's Quill. Pointed. You know. Experiment. Right. Okay, let's read it real quick. Where are we starting at? One of the Vinal soldiers that accompanied me during the trek from Amber Reach caught me eyeing the wall. With a smile, he looked at me and said, "See that one there?" His finger pointed to a half-broken shield with a golden griffin wielding a silver longsword, with a white hue cloaked in black with hints of red. The blade itself enshrouded in a thorny veil. that belonged to my grandfather, Jorgen Storm. He continued, see, here in Desperlock, we all share the same duty to ward off the Umbra. But some go beyond that duty. Those that do have the honor to hang a shield upon the wall, thus bringing glory to the family, but more importantly, let them to continue the fight against the shadows even in death. I actually love this line. I love this explanation of the shields. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I love it because it's like there's a reward system built in to it, right? Like the reward system is you get like glory for your family name, for your family crest. You get to represent that your family did something to honorable to or something great deed to be able to hang a shield on the wall. So it's like it makes me feel like you want to hang a shield on. You want to be that guy to hang a shield on the wall. And then the second part is that that's a secondary emotion. The real emotion is that they hate the fucking dark so much, they hate the shadows so much that they want to continue fighting them in death, and that's the real privilege. It's nice getting glory, but the real privilege is that my shield still fights against the Umbra, even when I'm long and dead. You know what I mean? I dig that. I feel like it builds the stakes up a little bit. So I'll fuck with it. I do feel like it builds the stakes up a little bit, especially with the Umbra. Like, the glory's secondary to fighting the Umbra. Fuck the glory. Glory's cool, recognition's cool, but really we just hate the darkness so bad. We hate the Umbra so much. That's the real privilege. He finished and patted me on the shoulder, moving away. I like how we're building Old Storm here. These are usually he feels like a cool bro. Real big brother energy going on. He finished and patted me on the shoulder, moving away to talk to a few other soldiers. I stared a long while at the wall. Will I hang a shield there one day? I thought to myself. I heard a high but stern voice calling out to me, breaking my daydream. When I turned to find the face attached to the voice, I saw a tall, sinewy man adorned in fine white cloth robes, holding some sort of papyrus and quill. Boy, your name, he said impatiently. Vereen, I said in a hushed, awkward way. Vereen Menarith. I like that name, Menarith. I'm not gonna lie. If he's gonna choose Faithbringer. He's gonna choose it. He's gonna earn that shit one day. Vereen the Faithbringer. We're gonna write that. One day he's gonna do it. Because remember, this is a world of dead gods. The veiled gods are gone, dude. So he's gonna be, hopefully we can make Vereen the light. He scribbled it down quickly. And without removing his eyes from the paper, he said, "You'll be staying with the rest of the new recruits over there, just past the Central Forum to the left. Supper is in a few hours, so go on and get acquainted." He spoke quickly, and I stood there, kind of blank-faced and slightly confused or even overwhelmed, maybe. His eyes left the paper and burned holes into me as he repeated in a mocking tune, "Go over there." His quill pointed in the direction. Getting the message, I quickly scrambled away. Alright. Now we're going to be going to our barracks. This is where we're going to be meeting two people that I imagine. There is going to be a bro, and there's going to be a girl, and it's going to be a possible crush. Or a future crush, or future something. But this is going to be Vereen's little family here. And what my prediction is that we're going to kill one of them. What's up, my dude? What's up, Eric? So we're definitely going to kill one of the new friends that we're about to make. for sure. That's who's gonna die in the Pyre Flicker. Is one of these two characters. So either the girl he's crushed, the girl that he kind of crushes a little bit, or his newfound bro. One of these people is going to be brutally murdered by the dark evil shadows here shortly. So knowing that, I know it kind of takes the wind out of the sails of making it, trying to build. But that's why it's important that we build quickly. We can't go overly, not too much. Eric, we got off work. We're writing a story. How you doing today? But I don't want. It's like we kind of have to go into quickly, but we have to try to build the connection between these three pretty fast, right? Like we have to get right into it. And that's going to be kind of challenging because we have to raise the stakes a little bit, just so when we kill one of them, it hits a little harder. You know, and Vrain's art. I mean, like it's hard to really up what just happened to our character. Like his mother just had her fucking throat cut in front of him. So it's gonna be really hard to do that, especially if we don't take a little bit of time to let these kids become actual friends. You know what I'm saying? Like to actually make a sort of connection that, I mean, like watching this person get brutally ripped apart by shadow abominations. You know what I mean? It's gotta make him feel somehow. It's gotta make him feel more traumatic than seeing his own mother killed. So it's like we've kind of set ourselves up on an impossible task, a little bit, right? But who knows? But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna take a little smoke break. I'm gonna put this thing at the back at the beginning, and we're gonna slow roll it while I'm just making a little smoke break. I'm gonna put the little smoke break sign up. I will be back very shortly, like maybe 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes. Probably before this thing even ends. Smoke break. All right. All right. I'll be right back. we're back. We're back. Was good. That was quicker than I thought. That move. Oh, smoke break still on my face.
Menno, the producer.
Where's my drink at? Where did I put my drink at? Oh, I'm getting a little buzzy.
Menno, the
It's so funny to try to drink. Dude, that's why that one guy is such a good writer. What's his name? Hunter? Hunter S. Thompson? Just drunk as fuck all day, just writing his ass off. So crazy. Oh. Okay. We're back at it. So, all right. Shuffle. First. So just. Oh, this is what's coming.
Menno, the producer. Menno, the producer.
Such a form. Hey. Notice. Some of the structures. Remember, this is built on ruins, right? It's built on like broken ruins. So that's fun. So it's built on like broken ruins. It's a Azul monastery, and it's partially broken. So it's like broken little pieces. It's like broken little pieces. Like broken little pieces. And a lot of it's like kind of like put together. So it's 10. It's like some. I'm trying to picture it in my mind's eye. Where it's like you come in,
Menno,
there's this slag wall, right? That's where we walked in at. Slag wall, which is all these melded shields together, welded together.
Menno,
It
producer.
you come inside. It's the entry. So it's paved. Let's say it's paved, right? It's paved. It's gonna. It's something. Wow. Really. Rating Inferno. Broken stone. Oh. The central form itself was a mix between half-broken stone that still held a remarkable craftsmanship to it, despite, despite despite clear damage, despite clear. And, and, and uh, as I shuffled past the soldiers congregating in the front of the central forum, I noticed some of the structures in town. The center is where the pyre stood, a raging inferno that brought white spots to my vision even in a quick glance. The central forum itself was a mix between half-broken stone that still held a remarkable craftsmanship, even despite its clear damage. There's wood and structures. This fascinating. This is fascinating. Fastened to the stone. Calculated. Various wood structures fastened to the stone in a calculated but chaotic way with various wood structures fastened to the stone in a calculated but chaotic way. Some face. Oh, where's my damn drink? Okay. Chaotic way. Rough design. Reference design. It's so hard. So Same time. Perfect. Perfect. Embodiment, survival, and grit. I like the embodiment, survival, and grit. Hmm. I like the embodiment, survival, and grit. I like the embodiment of survival and grit. Uh, Took me. Took me. There's a walk across the room to a little off to the left. Off to the left. Stone. Stone archery. Stone archery. Phone. And this. Some phone. That's a threshold. That's six. That's my face. Shook my head. Two. Good work. Um, it, okay, so it took me about 5 minutes to walk across the central forum into a little offshoot to the left. A stone archway separated the forum and a- and these and these barracks and the barracks and the barracks. I think we should get rid of this. When I was at the threshold, I think we should end that. When I was at the threshold, an image of my mother's face protruded in my mind. I shook my head rapidly in an attempt to calm the rising emotions. It worked for the moment. Get it? I mean, because the archway, right? Imagine for the rest of his life, he's just traumatized by archways. Like stone archways. Every time he sees him, he goes, "Oh, mama. Oh, fuck." What's kind of funny to think about? You know? Head shook my head rapidly in Anne. It's gonna be Anne, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Head rapidly in an attempt to calm the rising emotions. It worked for the moment. As I entered the barracks. The barracks. Ahead. Ahead. Motion. A loud commotion. Various. Various voices. Various voices. Considering dispute. Good. Sounds of being bumped around. Sounds of furniture being bumped around and thuds and cracks filled the hallway. Slowed. I slowed. I slowed. I slowed my pace. Okay, awesome. Ahead. See. So, okay, this is where we meet our friends. Remember, we're meeting our friends. Because this is when we finally we don't have names. We gotta think of names, dude. We need a friend. We need a name. We need a girl name. We need a boy name. They're gonna be fighting right now. They're gonna be walking in. One of them is gonna have something, and the other one's trying to keep it away from them. Like they found it. It's their thing that they wanted. Maybe it's like their family's thing that this person, this other orphan. Because remember, these are gonna be like the orphan squad. You know what I mean? Because the Umbras be killing people, dude. All the different factions around here, people are just dying. There's orphans all over the place, dude. So the Vigil brings in orphans, protects them, and obviously trains them how to be pyre keepers, right? It's a perfect cycle, you know? Trains them all that shit. So what I'm curious is, it's like, all right, what do you think about Lana? You think Lana's a good name for the girl? Let's pull up the cheat sheet. Let's pull up the cheat sheet. Do we have the cheat sheet here? There it is. Cheat sheet. Okay, so characters. One, we have to put this in here. Jorgen Storm. Jorgen Storm. Ravens. G-Paw. Okay, next one. We didn't give a name to him, but we should. The name of the sinewy, let's call him like the conductor, right? Like, I remember he had the paper. He was like inducting people in. You know what I mean? So he's like bringing people in to the thing. So he's like the logistics guy. Let's give a name for that, dude. Remember, he's got a horseshoe. We didn't describe it, but we will eventually. He's got a horseshoe baldness with white hair, wears white robes, often has a quill and paper with him. Real Ichabod Crane, like. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What's a good name for Ichabod Crane character? I like asking you guys. It's fun to ask you guys. Sorry. It's fun thinking of names together. All right. I think that we should do. This is the name I'm gonna pick. Okay, for the sinewy guy, let's go. Let's go. Um, um, Efret. Efret. F. Red. No, I don't like Efret. How about um? Tomas. Tomas. Um. Tomas. R. Riddle. Thomas Riddle. Tomas Riddle. Oh fuck, is that Voldemort? Fucking Voldemort. I think I just said Tom Riddle. Tomas Riddle. Is that foreshadowing? Is that gonna be our bad guy? How funny is that, dude? If that becomes our bad guy, then we made it the best thing. Make him Tomas Rydell. Rydell, just make him Tom Riddle. That's funny. That's some comedy there. Next thing we know, hey, do I have an OnlyFans? Yeah, dude. We look at pictures of my hairy feet. We show off our hobbit feet. Some squirt action? Dude, no, dude. Only hairy hobbit feet. I'm sorry, dude. You gotta squirt your own. This is CYOB, dude. Or BYOS. BYOS. I'm a little drunk. Sorry. We're not squirting, but we are writing a story, dude. We could write a story about some squirting. You know what I mean? Like a lady that squirts acid. You know what I mean? She finds out the first time, kind of like that movie Teeth, right? Where like she finds out like on an accident, where she actually squirts, and it's actually she has like xenomorph acid. You know what I'm talking about, like the xenomorph blood. But like think about that, but like squirt though. She's like, oh fuck me, and it's like, he's like, ah, you know, and she goes, and she doesn't know what's going on either. Dude, come on, dude. Hollywood, where you at? Where you at, Hollywood? That's perfect, dude. What would we call the acid squirt movie? Oh, stinks. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right, Thomas Rydell, Voldemort, accidental Voldemort. Now, all right, now we need the character of our two friends, right? So we're making two friends. Mind you, one of these, like, I'm trying to make sure that we build up some kind of loss effect. Because, like, we have a character that just went through something traumatic that we're trying to, like, in some way, we're making something that's even more memorable to this child, more traumatic to happen than the death of his own parents, the murdering of his own parents. Right? It's like, damn, how do we do that? So it's like I feel like the thing that we can do is that we can build up these other side characters, right? And actually like get a relationship between them and Rain. It might take a little bit. It's gonna take. I feel like it's gonna take more than a couple paragraphs, but they had to get some kind of hijinks together. Something's got to bring the group together. Maybe even during the pirate. Yeah, during the event where the flames go out and the Umber comes in and the dark shadow abominations fucking ripping people in half and shit. Right? Organs and shit just everywhere. Fucking shadow monsters and shadows on like weird like fucking grotesque like zombie things like just eating like people's like intestines and shit. Right? Maybe in that moment we build it up like they protect each other, they come together in that moment, and they think they're gonna make it. Like it's right at the very end of it, like they're gonna make it. They're the new team, they're the new people, right? And then we just fucking kill one of them right there. I feel like that's a good idea. I mean, the way I just said it, I doubt I'll remember that. You know, the time it's coming, but it sounds alright. I'm gonna get some more ice in my vodka. 2 seconds. Oh. Oh. Okay. Kind of like the song. All right. So Thomas Rydell, he is the guy that we got white robes, horseshoe, white hair. Got him. Bit of a dick. He's a bit of a dick. I mean, he's Tom Riddle. He's gonna be a bit of a dick. It's Tomas Rydell, right? All right. So first name of the kids. His two friends. Bu- 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 bu. Let's do. I'm thinking F. Thinking an F name. Thinking an F name. It could be. How about Frank? No, Brandy. That sounds like a bad idea. Um. We can do a simple name. Uh. I hate thinking of it. I really do. One of my least favorite things is thinking of names for stories, right? A lot of times I just put placeholders. But we're doing this thing, dude. We're posting this motherfucker today, dude. We're doing it. We're at 969 words. I mean, the other one was 8,000 words. So we're really just at the beginning of this. To get to, I imagine that we're to get around 2,000 to 3,000 words to cover all the things that we need to talk about. We're getting so close to the climax of the story, though. Right now, I know we're introducing like a lot of these characters and trying to like build the surrounding of Desperlock and stuff and whatnot. But we're getting to the point of where we do the pyre flicker. And then it's gonna lead us back to the present time of writing the journal, which we are in Okros, I believe, where they just suffered a pyre flicker. So the flames go out. I don't like the word pyre flicker, by the way. I don't like that they use that as the word. I feel like they could have thought of a better thing. But but it's pretty rare when the fire goes out. The fire is the only, if you're new here, fire is the only thing that could ward off the Umbra, which is like this dark, evil shit, evil abominations. They're like your worst imagination. And the only thing, and the gods are gone, and the only thing we got is these like fucking sacred pyres, bruh, that like ward off the shadows, keeps them at bay, that type shit, right? Anyway, so if the fire turns off, the only way we can relight them and the only way we can refuel them is with blessed branches. I don't know where they come from, but we probably should find that out. But whatever. Sounds like they come from some kind of holy tree, bro. We can, I imagine, a blessed branch come from a holy tree. And then, but yeah, so the shit turns off, and it's got to be pretty fucked up to really sell the idea that like it happened. It does, it's like it's a rare occurrence. It happened. Um, it's got to be pretty fucked up. So, yeah. Yeah, that's why they say writing is hard, I think. Boy, is it fun, guys. Not gonna lie to you. Most days I would just spend here, spend the time like just kind of like hanging out or playing like a video game or something. You know, I'm like stuck at a hotel. There's like nothing to do. It's kind of nice, fucking, just like As funny as it sounds, like using my brain, using that shit. I'm a little stoned. Um, Moving on. All right. Peek my head around a wooden door frame to see the source of this disturbance. Um, what happened? So, all right. Um, the room itself, yeah. I think we gotta change the music too, dudes. You guys wanna go medieval music? We gotta do like copyright free shit. It's kind of lame, but we gotta do it. Or else they're gonna come after my ass, dude. Luckily, Spotify's got like copyright free background noise. I fuck with some tavern music, dog. I do fuck with some tavern. I'm a simple man. Alright. Oh, that's my titty. Titty. It's fun. Alright. Peek my head around a wooden door frame to see the source of the surface. The room was in shambles. In shambles. Dressers laid. Like we're walking in or seeing this crazy shit. Dressers laid. Um, Laid toppled. That's fun. Laid toppled on the floor. 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 Clothes. Clothes. Clothes and bedding. I don't know about clothes. I mean, clothes, obviously, the dressers, like, top on the floor. If you're walking in, the things are falling over. Um, a table. A table. Table sat. I like the word sat for explaining a table. That's kind of fun, right? um, Table sat. Sip. A room was shambles. Dressers lay top on the floor. Table sat. Sat. Three-leggedly. Yes. I want to say leggedly. I know that's not a word. Three-leggedly. I feel like it should be a word. If it isn't, it should be. Nope. Legged. Legally. Three-leggedly. I want to know. Oh, I want to see. Legally. Comparative more legally. Leggy. Lee. long legs. Can we describe something three-leggedly? Like, I guess, what do we understand what that means? Three-leggedly. Dressers lay top on the floor. A table sat three-legged in the corner. In the corner. It's what's what's its missing appendage. Ooh, that's a good sentence. That was a good sentence, guys. A table sat three-leggedly in the corner. I feel like that's not using this word correctly. In the corner with its missing appendage in. A table sat three-leggedly in the corner with its missing appendage in the hands of a tall, what color hair? Let's say brown. Yeah, let's go brown. Right? Brunette. We can go black hair. Go blonde hair. It's all the normal ones. Um, we can be like dirty blonde. I'm like a dirty blonde. A dirty blonde. I always hated that color, that name. You dirty blonde, you. Fucking dirty blonde. Dressers lay toppled on the floor. A table sat three-leggedly in the corner with its missing appendage in the hands of a tall, dark-haired girl. Okay. Towering over a shoulder. I mean, we're gonna overly describe these things and we'll work on it. I'm just trying to think of it as I'm thinking of it in my head. So basically, all right, you walk in the room. Let's just paint it out. I like when we do this, when we just paint it out. You walk in the room. We're peeking our head actually. So little Vrain peeks his head. We hear a fight going on. We hear like commotion, things bumping, thudding, cracking, that kind of stuff. We peek our head. We see immediately. We see there's a dresser. It's laid over on the floor, right? Toppled, floor to it's on the floor. We see in the corner table broken. It's just sitting there like this, like a diagonal where like one corner is on the ground, three legs up. And then now that we have our full attention, we see what's happening. There's this fucking lady holding a table leg, trying to hit a kid, right? Hitting the kid. I want her to be angry, hitting the kid, and I want him to be laughing. I want the kid to be laughing. Right? So it's not right. It can only go this way, by the way. We can't do it the other way because I feel like the connotation is way different. If it's just like the boy hitting the lady with the table leg, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Right? That's not good. So I thought about that too. I was like, we definitely couldn't write it the other way. It doesn't make any sense. It's only funny when girls are being angry. um, I don't like towering. Tar, dark-haired girl. In the hand of a tall, well, in the hands. All right. A table sat three-leggedly in the corner with its missing appendage in the hand of a tall, dark-haired girl, drawing it back, drawing it back, drawing it back. Intended to crush the sneering. I like sneering. Sneering. Oh, should we make him bald? Sneering. Bald headed. He bald headed. He bald. You ever meet just like a bald little kid? I've never met a bald. I mean, if I did. Alright. A table sat three-leggedly in the corner with its missing appendage in the hands of a tall, dark-haired girl, drawing it back, intended to crush the sneering, red-headed boy. Red-headed boy. Nah. Headed. Heading my direction. See, this might be. I think we got to work on the sentence. I think it's a terrible sentence. I know, but I'm just trying to get the idea out there. So a table sat three-leggedly in the corner with its missing appendage in the hands of a tall, dark-haired. At least, come on, dude. Dark-haired girl, drawing it back. Drawing it back. We're overwording. Dark-haired girl, drawing it back to crush the sneering red-headed boy heading my direction, heading my direction to escape. So he's running my direction, and she's like, "Yeah, motherfucker!" Right? Yeah, yeah. That's fun. That's a good time. All right, we've created a thing though. Now we have like a minor conflict between these two characters. So what are they arguing about? It could be anything really, but we gotta make it something. Right, the boy obviously had to have done something. He probably like stole something, right? Hid something. Something fun, like a fun kid prank. You know? Yeah, yeah. Dark hair girl drawing it back to crush. Alright. A table sat three-leggedly in the corner, with its missing appendage in the hands of a tall, dark-haired girl. Dark-haired girl drawing it back to crush the sneering red-headed boy. Heading my red-headed boy heading my direction to escape. So they gotta collide, right? This is how they become friends. We can't make him redheaded. It's basically Weasley, dude. Shit. Dark haired. Fuck. Don't worry though. We're gonna kill him off right away. Don't you worry about that. That's the main difference. The first book, these guys are out of there. Gone. His laugh. His laugh. almost as loud as her angered screams. Loud. His laugh. No, see that makes it. That paints a little different picture, doesn't it? I think so. I think so. I think that paints a little different picture. Right, like he's laughing. He's sneering. He's laughing. He did a funny joke. He did a funny joke. She don't find it too funny. We're at. Look at us, dude. Look at us. That's 500 words, dude. Since last time we checked it. That's a cheers, dude. Should there be like a goal? That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun though. Like do like a goal every day. The how many words we hit. Oh, I could probably make like a little counter. That'd be cool to make a little counter on the screen that we hit the right word. Like like the word counter for the day. How many words that we have to write before we can end. And we just we buy some vodka and we attempt to get to the end of it and write the words. Like we have to write 1,000, write 600 words. But we got to keep drinking the whole time. But the goal is to get it, because I gotta tell you, it gets harder. The more I ingest the sweet Tito's and Sprite, the harder it is just to look at this screen and type things. I wonder if there's like a moment where you get like a Zen moment where like, wow, I'm just like Jedi fucking mind tricks and shit like me. And start coding out of nowhere. That's what I'm hoping for. I just start fucking coding, dude. You don't know. You don't know. Could happen. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Back to this. All right. We're about to be re-upping here shortly. All right. His laugh almost as loud as her angered screams. Ooh. Get back here. You little shit. You little shit. She roared. Love it. Is he? Thoughts? Get back here, you little shit. She roared. I popped my head. Um, he came racing down hall, hall, hallway quickly, turning the corner and sliding into me. It's me. It's like, because it's like this happened within seconds. You know what I mean? He's like running. Our kid's like, we have like an awkward kid. We got an awkward dude. Varian's an awkward kid. He's been through a lot. He's got a hand in a drink. What do you want from him? You know? What do you want? What the fuck do you want? All right. Get back here, you little shit, she roared. He came racing down the hallway, quickly turning the corner and climbing into me as I um came racing down the hallway, quickly turning the corner and gliding into me. So I attempted um to, to as I attempted to get out of their way. Um, we tumbled we tumbled a few feet in both laid in surprise. Laid both laid we tumbled a few feet and both laid um flat on the floor. As the dark haired girl the dark haired girl slowly strode up to our feet. Um strode up to us, held us. Rhythmically, I'm not gonna spell this right. Whatever, fix it. It doesn't count. Strode up to us while rhythmically hitting her hand. Hitting. Nice. So we tumbled a few feet and both laid flat on the floor as the dark haired girl slowly strode up to us while slowly strode up to us, wild eyed. Wild eyed. I love wild eyed. I love that description. Wild eyed. While rhythmically hitting the palm of her hand. Her vision directly pointed at pointed at the blonde boy, who was no longer laughing, but instead, a more shameful, even uh, at the blonde boy who's no longer laughing, but instead a more shameful, even um, sympathetic. But instead, No longer. I just like no longer laughing. I don't think it needs another description. It's a long sentence, guys. You see how it sounds? It might be too long. Wait, fix that one up. Get back here, you little chap. She roared as he came racing down the hallway, quickly turning the corner and colliding into me as I attempted to get out of the way. We tumbled a few feet and both lay flat on the floor as a dark-haired girl slowly strode up. As the dark-haired girl slowly strode up to us, wild-eyed, strode up to us, wild-eyed, while I don't know, like, I don't know. There's something wrong with this. This isn't correct. I don't know what it is, but I just know it's not correct. I need to fix that. While rhythmically hitting the palm of her hand with her table leg. So it's like she's walking up like, I caught ya. Her vision directly pointed at the blonde boy who was no longer laughing. A wicked grin crossed her lips, as she said, that's what we start doing, right? All right, we're gonna take a smoke break. I can get a little stoned real quick. We're getting it. Here, we'll go back to the top. We'll do the slow roll again. Get rid of the cheat sheet. Let's do the slow roll. Dude, we got 1,111 words. That's not too shabby, bro. We're doing it. We're getting it. Um, let's put up the sign, dude. Smoke break sign. Right. Here's the slow roll. I'm gonna take a little smoke break. Be back in 5 minutes. Maybe like 7. Takes like 7 minutes to smoke so go inside, outside. But here's the slow roll of what we got so far. And we will continue. So hang on. I think we made it bigger, so it's easier to read. Oh. Okay. See, guys, it's getting long enough now that it's a whole smoke break. That's cool. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. So, what do you guys think so far? How we doing? I feel like we're doing all right. I mean, we're no Dean Koontz, but I mean, for a D&D backstory, I think we're doing all right. Right? Like, we're not writing a novel here, but I think we're doing it. Yeah. Oh, I just got vodka on my eye. Oh, oh gosh. Oh, that's uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. Okay. Okay. All right, dudes. Okay, so wild eyed. Wow, I don't like this. We're getting rid of the wild. Wild eyed, rhythmically hitting the palm of her hand with a table leg. Her vision directly pointed at the blonde boy. At the blonde boy who was no longer laughing. A wicked grin crossed her lips as she said, we could do one of these. What a what what a funny joke. Right? We could do one of these things. That's kind of fun. What a funny joke. Oh, mocking tone. Mocking tone. Followed. Followed by her pointing. Her aiming. The wooden. The wooden club. Um. Inches from the boy's face. Boy's face. Let's see. I don't know what he did yet. Obviously, I feel like you can tell I don't know what he did yet, which is a problem. I'm sorry. Like, what did he steal? Hey, baby, how you doing? We're writing a story. We're writing a story. You're sleepy? Me too. What a funny joke. A mocking tone followed by her aiming the wooden club inches from the boy's face. I'm sorry, really. I didn't think you'd you get so mad. The boy. All right. What kind of prank could a kid pull in the medieval times on this girl? They're all orphans. They're all orphans. She's so angry that they got into a big fight that she broke off a table leg and is attacking him. I'm sorry, really? I didn't think you'd get so mad. And this is where she says the thing, like, oh, I wouldn't get so fucking mad. You did this. Right? Which is interesting. If you ever touch my things again, I will kill you. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Look at this. She's very angry. He touched her stuff. Girls hate that. We don't have to say exactly what he did. We can just imply. We can imply that he touched. Like everyone can understand like what he means. Like what a person means when like don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. Why are you touching my stuff? You know. I'll figure this out. Let me think. See. Alright, this is the fun part. So now we get to meet our character again. So I feel like this is pretty organic, right? Let's read it. All right. He came racing down the hallway, quickly turning the corner and colliding into me as I attempted to get out of their way. We tumbled a few feet and both laid flat on the floor as a dark haired girl slowly strode up to us, wild eyed, rhythmically hitting the palm of her hand with a table leg. Her vision directly pointed at the blonde boy who was no longer laughing. A wicked grin crossed her lips as she said, "What a funny joke!" A mocking tone followed by her aiming the wooden club inches from the boy's face. "I'm sorry. I really didn't think you'd get so mad," the boy pleaded in a bargaining tone. "If you ever touch my things again, I will kill you. You hear me?" "Okay," he mumbled, followed by an immediate flinch as she fainted with the table leg. "Do you hear me?" she repeated. "Yes," he screeched. "Good." Right? I think that's pretty organic. Like a little sibling esque dispute. That's how me and my sisters will argue. You know? Baby, I'm gonna get a little tipsy, baby. I gotta get some ice. Oh, that's too much. I'm terrible at bartending. I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad at bartending. I make terrible drinks. Ugh. I like this Braveheart ass music. Hell yeah. All right, good. Okay. Hands. Hands. Um, she threw the she threw the leg um on her shoulder. Her shoulder. And so she threw the leg on her shoulder, softened her face, and turned to me, turned her vision in my direction. Oh, oh, hello, hello. Oh, hello. I'm. Oh, we gotta think of her name now, dude. I gotta think of a name. Where's their cheat sheet? We don't got a name for the cheat sheet on the cheat sheet, I don't think. We don't. We don't. We gotta think of the name of the blonde boy and then the dark haired girl. We have Raven Storm. This is a dude. So you can't use Raven, honey. Jorgen Storm. Raven Storm's dad. I like the name Jorgen. Tomas Rydell, which also is I found out seconds after I said it. That's Tom Riddle. How funny is that? Um, um, we could do. What do you think about? What? Too bad. It's too late. So, Riley picked it. Sorry, dude. It's in stone already. Nothing you can do about it. I know. I know you. I knew you were gonna be upset about it, but don't you angry face? Don't you fucking angry face me? I'll ban you. I could ban you right here. I could ban you right now. You know that? I have the power. Banned. I could time you out. Watch this. Look at this. Oh, I can't. It's either outright block. I don't want to outright block you, but if I pull up Twitch, you'll be all right. Whatever. Whatever. What about the name? So we're probably going to be brutally killing these characters. So mind you, don't get too attached. Shit's about to go down here shortly. These characters are probably going to survive. This guy's already dead. This guy's presumed dead. Thomas Rydell, though. Tomas Rydell. Dude, what about for the either girl or the boy? We got. So the girl is taller than the boy. The boy is mischievous. The girl is angry. The girl clearly does not like people touching her stuff. That's all we know so far. We just walked into here. Um, we are an orphan. We don't know if they are orphans or what's going on. We don't know what's up. Eventually, obviously, we figure out, we're all. This is the thing. The fucking Umbra kills so many fucking people that there's like a bunch of kids, and the Vigil takes these kids in, trains them, feeds them, teaches them how to keep the fires going, so on and so forth. Right? There's the implications. So, where's the fucking lady? What's her name? I'm thinking. Helen? Helena? No. Joanna? No. Rufus. Rufus is old? You can't pick Isolde, honey. Come on. We're trying to think of names, not like Isolde is like a famous name for lady. Come on. We got a bunch of original names. Rufus is kinda hacky too. It's kinda hokey too. I kinda like Rufus for the boy though. Remember thinking of the blonde boy, the dark haired girl. He's taller. He's mischievous. I like Rufus. Rufus is like a goofy, mysterious name. Right? She's strong. She's already showing that she's like strong. She obviously has some kind of privacy that kind of leads you to believe that she has like some kind of like maybe some mystique to her, maybe some leadership shit here. Who knows? Like big sister energy, real big sister energy right now. Real big sister stuff. And we gotta think of a last name for Rufus. Rufus Harrington. Rufus Harrington. Because he's about to get her fucking head bit off, Holly. She's gonna get her insides eaten by giant, like terrible shadow abominations. That's why. It's not gonna go well. It's a terrible thing's about to happen. Why? You should help me. It's fun. Writing's fun, babe. All right, Rufus Harrington. I feel like Harrington's a bad name. We should change that one. Rufus. Jourdain. You just had an idea but it makes you an asshole. What's what? What's that? Maria. I mean, Maria's a good name. It's a common name. Why would you be an asshole from Maria? Maria, what's your last name? Um, Maria Berry. You like? I like that. That's stupid. That's funny. Maria Berry. We're probably not even gonna mention their last names, old Rufus and Maria. But I'm glad that we know them. We're building this as we go, guys. Hello, I'm Maria. Um, the sudden shift. Send me. Slight delay. The sudden shift of energy stunned me for half a second, and there was a slight delay in my reaction as she extended a helping hand to me. Um, You want pizza? Too bad. I don't know, get pizza, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna do one last. This is where we're stopping for the day. So I'm a little drunk. We've been going for 4 hours. I'm about to, I'm gonna get some more food too. But I'm just gonna fucking watch some videos, dude. I don't know how Hunter S. Thompson drinks so much and how he did that. How he drank so much and wrote words. It is rough. I feel like I could talk it. I could reason it out. It's like some people really have the gift. We wrote though today though, we hit 600 words at least. We at least hit 600 words, by the way. At the very least, we're at 1,200 words. It's down here in the corner. You guys can't see it. I can see it. I don't know how to make you guys see it. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Nope, it wasn't right there. Fuck. Where's the word count? It should be right there. Oh no, it's right. It's like two things over. Hang on. Sorry, dude. Sorry. Here, we'll screenshot it. Okay, a rectangle. And then add image. Image, sure. Browse. Pictures, screenshots. Okay. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Well, 12,300. Wah, 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 wah. Sorry. There it is. So yeah, we were at like 600, so that's cool. You know? Not too shabby. We got a lot done, dude. We got a lot done. I'm gonna do a full credit roll. I'm gonna do a full credit roll. Um, go full screen with it, and then let's see what happens. So, all right, guys, I really appreciate everyone coming to hang out. We're gonna restart this song because it's sweet. Seven minutes long too, so it's good. So, really appreciate everyone coming out. That did come out today. Help us write a silly story. It's pretty sweet. This is what we got so far in our journal entry. Old Varane. So let's start the slow roll. Oh wait, I gotta press play. Ready? Alright guys. I'm gonna be turning it off after this, so thank you so much. See you guys in the morning. Later dudes.